Hey, Marty. You may be, I think you're muted. Ooh, we got a lot of people in here in the chat. Rod Johnson. Oh, Stefan. Hi, Dr. Georgie saying hi, oh, Susie. How is everyone doing? Happy New Year. For some reason, we do not have a Q&A, but that's okay. Hi, Maria May, Vi, oh, Trevor Peters, Chris Johnson, Daryl Cook, hello, how are you? Vi, I have no mic, that's okay. Howdy from Texas. Hi, Jackie, how are you doing today? How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is 2021. And oh boy, I'm going to say hello to a few people, then I'll do my whole spiel. Oh boy, we got a lot going here. I said hi to Vi. Oh, Trevor Peters is saying kaboom. Chris Johnson from Michigan, hello. Okay, Jackie, I said hello. Oh, Francis, my dog has been going nuts today. She's seeing everyone walking outside. Okay, Charlie. Oh, Francis is saying hello from Atlanta, Georgia. Leon Daniel is here from Cleveland, Tennessee. Cleveland, Tennessee. I've never heard of that. But hello. Mary is saying hello from it's Mary Lee from Lawton, Oklahoma. I just had the best peanut butter from Oklahoma. Snyder peanut butter. It was a gift. It was delicious. Sobs is saying hello. Hi, Steve. Clara Nolt is saying hi, Susie, and all you great people. You are loved. Well, thank you, everyone. We're going to get started at 4 o'clock Eastern time on the Nosy. If you were invited to this webinar, you are in for a treat. If you are revisiting this webinar to continue learning more about Onpassive, welcome. If you are a founder who is already on board and you just love coming to these as much as we do, welcome. After this webinar, we recommend that you get back to the person who invited you, because the only way that you can become a founder is by invitation. Okay. So, what today is the way it's gonna run today, everyone who's new, or if you've only been on a couple of these, is we'll get started in about 10 minutes or so. You're going to hear about this business Onpassive, which is an IT information technology slash artificial intelligence company that is going to be launching very, very soon. And you're going to see why we're all excited about it. I want to reassure everybody who is watching. Let me just check my messages. I just want to tell everybody who's watching that we are excited about it, because this business is for everybody. This business is not just for people who have been online before, have done other programs, have done network marketing, or have a brick and mortar building. Yes, it's for all of those people, but it's also for people who have never gone down that path. So as you listen today, keep an open mind and don't let any of the language, or not that we use bad language, but don't let any of the language about traffic, about a team, about growing a team, about bringing in customers. Don't let any of that scare you. And I say scare in a nice way, because, you know, everyone's got very busy lives, all of us. And one of the great things about this company that you're going to learn is that you can be passive in this company. The company is going to do all of the heavy lifting for you. And I got to tell you, that is probably one of the key reasons why we have over 400,000 founders right now have joined us because of that reason. Most people don't want to go out and recruit. Hey there, Red.
Hi, how you doing?
I got my vodka.
Excellent. I've got my
No,
Coke
no, I'm
with a
kidding.
brandy.
I'm kidding. I said, I'm kidding. It's gin.
Ah,
I'm just teasing everybody. Well, you may not know. Maybe if I get a little silly, they'll say, maybe that really was gin in there. But anyway, Red, we don't have a Q&A, and it looks like Marty may have shut the chat off, and he could be working behind the scenes to find out how to get
okay.
that back. But we're just going to go with the flow. So Red Redfern's here from the UK. As you people who are watching are going to see, there he is, that handsome devil. Got a few ladies on my team that have a little bit of a crush on you. So watch out.
Yeah.
Wife, you better watch out. You'll have to come to the United States though to meet him. Hello,
I'm not coming now.
Okay. Hello, Marina. We have Marina Fabit.
Hello.
She's coming here from South Africa. How are you doing today?
Hey, Marina.
Fantastic. I'm actually feeling a bit recharged. I had a few days rest, so ready to go, ready to take on 2021. Can't wait.
Isn't it great? It's great. So yeah, we
Chat's
got the
up, Susie.
Yeah, what?
Chat's on.
Yep, the chat's on. So we're going to use the chat until we figure out this whole Q&A thing. So I'm going to say hi to a few people, and then we'll go kind of through the notes of what to expect today. But you're going to see this is a global company. We're in over 200 countries. Can't emphasize enough. Sit back, listen, and get back to the person who invited you. Okay, Clara, we said hello to you. Abel is saying hello, Susie. Biscad is saying hello from Manchester. Rachel Alexis is saying good afternoon. Good afternoon, Rachel. Kathy Hutchins, she's a new founder and excited to learn more. Yes, I learned something each time on this. What's great is you're going to hear the panelists speak, and then you're going to have some people tell their story as to why they joined Onpassive. And I always find that when you hear from different people's and different point of view, something's going to resonate with you. For me, when I joined, I was in a multi-level marketing company, and I wanted to help my teammates, and I wanted to build the business. And I came upon Onpassive, and you're going to learn more about it, and you're going to see why I was so excited about it. And now this is the business I am doing. Okay, let's see. Okay, yes, okay. Yes, it's on. Abel is saying, Abel Cyril from France. I don't know if I'm saying that hello, but we have France in the house. How about that? Peter Sesta saying hello from Richmond, Virginia. William Delorme is saying hi from Ottawa, Canada. David is saying hi from Kew, UK. And Johans is saying hello from Vancouver. Stuart Molyneux is saying hi from the UK. And we have just the lovely Trila Williams. She's smiling. Hi, Happy New Year. So Trila is a special treat as a panelist today. She does sign language for the hearing impaired. So she'll be with us today. Thank you for what you do, Trila. We all really appreciate it. Stuart, I said hello to from the UK. Tanya is saying hi from Montenegro. Hello. David Scalise from Bend, Oregon is in the house. Hi, David. Al is here, and he's saying hello, everyone. 2021 kaboom. And we've got another lovely panelist, the infamous Mike Ellis. Happy New Year, Mike. I'm so glad you're joining us today. We're going to get started in about 4 minutes, and I'll go through how today is going to run with questions you may have and what you can expect today. But I'm going to finish saying hi to a few people. This is your first time joining us. You see panelists on the screen. We're going to get started right away at 4 o'clock Eastern time on the nosy. You're going to hear about this business Onpassive. And then you're going to hear from some people as to why they joined Onpassive. And then you're going to have some time to think about if you want to jump on board or not. And we think you will right away. You get back to the person, because the only way you can become a founder in Onpassive is by invitation. Okay, let's see. We have Anthony Bonaparte saying hello to everyone. Hello there. Anje Han is here from Germany. Hello. June Buckingham is here from Southeast Texas. Jefford McAllister is saying hello. Hello. Jerry from Massachusetts. Jerry, where are you from Massachusetts? I'm in Amherst, Massachusetts. Dr. Benny is saying Happy New Year. Yes, yes, to our Leadership Council and to our CEO, Ash Mufara. Delphine is saying hello. Sobs again. Trump will stop Red from coming to the U.S. I'm going to get Red to the U.S. one of these days, or I'm going to go visit him in Spain, Red. That's where I want to go visit you. We have Swapnil is here from India. As you can see, as I'm saying hello to everybody, there are people all across the globe. This is a global company. We're in over 212 countries around the globe. This company is going to rock the internet very, very soon. We already have over 400,000 founding members in over 200 countries. And today you're going to learn about this business. And we recommend that you get back to the person who invited you to this webinar or invited you to watch this recording, because the only way you can become a founder is through invitation. You're going to see why I'm smiling all the time, why I'm excited. You know, 2020 for a lot of people was a tough year. For me personally, it was a great year. Actually, yesterday was a full year that I have been a founding member of Onpassive. It's been quite a journey. I have met such wonderful people, and this isn't just about the money and the wealth that is going to be coming into my life and to my friends and my families that I have brought on board. What it's really about too is all of the friendships I've made, people who are like-minded and who are going to welcome this wealth into their life and then give back to humanity. And that is just such a great feeling that 2020 was great and 2021 is going to be even better. And we highly recommend you listen to what we have to say today, digest it. And I'm just going to give you one quick thing I always tell people. I brought a lot of people in as founders who have never been online, have never done network marketing, have never been an affiliate marketer, have never owned a business. And all of that is okay, because this business is for everyone. And you're going to see that Onpassive is going to do the heavy lifting, and we're going to be enjoying this ride because they're going to go to work for us. So this business is for everyone. So if you're hearing things about a team or customers or anything like that, that may make you a little wary, like, oh, geez, I don't want to have to manage a team, or how am I going to handle these customers? Rest assured, Onpassive is going to take care of business for you. We recommend you jump on board, get educated every day. Like I said yesterday, it's been a full year I've been a founder, and every day I have learned more and more about this business. It's the perfect business, and it's the last business I will be part of. And I see the lovely Dan Street. Hello, Dan. How are you?
So lovely. Okay.
Lovely.
You.
Lovely is the word. So,
okay.
So as
Hi,
soon
everybody.
as, yeah, that's Dan Street coming to us. So for those of you just joining us, Trila Williams is here. She does the sign language for the hearing impaired. Thank you, Trila. And we don't have the Q&A, so this is what we'd like you to do. This is a public webinar, So if you have questions about what you're hearing today that can be answered, our recommendation is go down in the chat and write the word question or the letter Q before the question, type your question, and Red will do his very best to answer those questions for you. Okay, so enjoy, and this goes about an hour. And Marty, I'm going to have you take it away, and ready, set, go. Our master of ceremony.
Thanks, Susie. You're right. Like the Q&A, I don't know why it's not coming up.
It
Checked.
could,
It's
yeah.
checked off to be on, but it's not working. So, like Susie said, use the chat for that, and Red will tear it up. Anyway, welcome everybody. Happy New Year, Susie. Thanks as always. Great job. Sheila, hello. Yeah, Happy New Year. We're going to get started. We're here to share a business that is like no other. You've heard it before, but for once, this is true. It is like no other. You will find that out very shortly. A little about myself, 60 years old. I've been online for 16 years, full time. I got on because I thought, well, I'd like to make some extra income. And I heard about this making money online. Let me give it a go. Well, it wasn't quite what I thought it was. I spent many, many years giving money away. Not the plan, it's just the way it worked out. And jumping from one thing to another, and thought maybe I'm not doing something right. Took courses, did all the stuff that everybody else did. And if you haven't done it, you're in luck, because with this company, you don't need to do it. But needless to say, I did it a lot. So did a lot of people here. And about 10 years ago, I finally learned some skills on my own. Thank God I met up with Mike Ellis and Dan Street. And between the three of us, we had skills that put together did really, really well. We could sponsor thousands of people if we wanted, or hundreds, or whatever. But then we wound up on the other end of the spectrum, which really it was just as bad feeling as not knowing what you're doing, because at that point now we couldn't bring anybody with us. So even if we made some money, we couldn't duplicate what we did. We tried it. That was a nightmare, because you can't duplicate 9 or 10 years worth of, stuff that you've learned to somebody that just got online yesterday. They don't even understand the words you're saying. They don't understand it's like speaking Chinese. Well, we got many businesses, and then finally, about 20 months ago, we were thinking, man, this is horrible. I don't like the idea of bringing in 50 and 10 quit, bring in 140 quit. And if you don't bring them in, eventually you have no one. Why? They're not making any money. It's not a course. It's not brain surgery. It's not your mindset. It's not a big enough why. You're not making any money. People will stay in the business if they make money and it's legit. The company doesn't run off with it. If they don't set up stuff you can't do, and they're 100% above board, legal, great products, even playing field, and you made money, you would never leave. There's no reason to. Everybody would have been in the original business they ever saw the first day they got online. Well, the reason you only see 3% is they got a bigger shovel than everybody else, okay? The 1 or 2% can bring in people faster than they quit. It's not about residual income. They don't have a residual income. Very few gurus that you hear that say they have a residual income, no, they don't. If they stop recruiting, their business will collapse. It takes longer because they got a bigger shovel. They can bring in more people than the average person can. That's why it's always the same 2 or 3 people to walk across stage with a 90-foot check on, oh, look what I did. But what they did was go to a lot of people to get there. A lot of people. I don't think all of them meant to do that, but duplication is a big deal. Well, about 20 months ago, like I said, we were getting fed up, me, Mike, and Dan, and we were wondering, man, is there something out there that's fair to everybody? And I started looking. And truthfully, it's hard to look for something where in your mind you're going, it doesn't exist, right? I'm looking for a leprechaun, okay? I'm looking for a unicorn. I mean, they're mythical. Are they really there? Is there a company there that everybody can do? Everybody can take part in it and make money. And thank God I ran into Peter Rogers and Red Redford's here, and they were doing something, and I trusted them. It had nothing to do with what I thought they knew or didn't know. I trusted them. It's a big deal. That's originally why you follow somebody. You trust them. So I said, what are you doing? They said, I'm passive. And they explained it to me. Now, remember, the bar is low at this point because if I can make money and if people with me make money, I'll sell pigeon poop, okay? I mean, we can work up from there. So they told me, yeah, you can make money unlimited and so can the people you bring with you. And on top of that, it's state-of-the-art products. It's in high demand, and they're made from scratch, proprietary digital products that are in use today by the millions and millions of people. I thought, oh my gosh, this is what we want. So we joined, myself, Mike, and Dan in one day, within a couple hours, maybe within 1 hour. And then we learned as we went, and the rest is history, sharing it with everybody we know. Mike's going to give a presentation that can explain it a heck of a lot better than I can. Then some people will fill in of why they love Onpassive and what was it about it that grabbed them. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Mike Ellis. Mike will explain it. This is mainly for new people because we're running out of time before it launches, and we want to share it with as many people as we can. Anyway, here's my business partner, friend, Mike Ellis. Mike, let her rip.
No, thanks for the introduction, Marty. Is Onpassive all about money? And the answer to that is no, it's not all about money. But if you're new here, obviously you're here probably because you're looking for a way to actually start building wealth. And you really do have to start there. If you can't build wealth, if you can't have that financial freedom that we're all looking for, it's really, really hard to help anybody else. If you can't help yourself, if you can't help your family, it's really, really hard to do what you want to do for other people. And with Onpassive, there is a lot of that there. But initially, you have to come in and see a way forward to actually build wealth for you, to take care of those financial woes, to take care of those financial burdens. And once those are taken care of, you can start thinking about a lot of things. And there are many, many people in Onpassive today that have already made that leap and are thinking about what they're going to do after this comes in. As we look at Onpassive, Onpassive is a monster. It is a huge corporation. There are a lot of moving parts. We don't expect you to understand all the moving parts right away. It takes time. But when we look at all the moving parts of Onpassive, Ash Mufareh, who is the CEO, he is a visionary, he's the brain trust behind Onpassive. He has made it very, very simple for those individuals, you and I, that want to come in and participate with Onpassive and actually start building wealth. And today, I'm going to give you a way forward, if you decide to take it, to actually start building wealth and really build that base today that we are all looking for, to actually have that wealth and then build on that wealth week after week, month after month, year after year. So yes, Onpassive has a lot of moving parts. It is an AI IT company, artificial intelligence and informational technology products. Those are the products of Onpassive. And as we look at the products, today there are about 50 different products in Onpassive. But again, you're going to have time to understand all the products and all the moving parts of Onpassive. But as I initially started to listen to Ash Mufareh, and this was 21 months ago, he talked about a couple of simple concepts. And when I heard him say that and discuss those concepts, I was just in, because they truly are revolutionary. And everything that Ash has done, he's done with his tech team in India. They're in Bangalore and Hyderabad. They're about 800 strong right now and growing every day. But as you understand these simple concepts, you're going to find a way forward to actually take care of your bottom line. That's why we're all here, to take care of our bottom line. So initially, the first concept that Ash talked about, he talked about as you come into Onpassive and you start to participate with Onpassive, it is a self-funding business. Real simple. All that means is you will pay once, you will never have to go out of pocket again. Now, I don't know about you, but I've done quite a few businesses online, and most of these businesses, although they might mean well, they will just suck you dry. You will pay month after month after month. And like Marty said, very, very few people really ever make any money at all. That is not Onpassive. You will come in, you will pay once, you will never have to go out of pocket again. And I'll get into that in a little bit. The next one was extraordinary. And when I heard Ash talk about it, I didn't believe it. I flat out didn't believe it. And the next one is, as you come in and participate with Onpassive, Onpassive is going to force you to be successful. And all that means is they're going to force you to make money. They're going to guarantee that you're going to make money. And when I heard that, my first response was, you can't say that. How are you going to force me? How are you going to guarantee that I make money? Until I looked at the numbers of Onpassive. And here's where the genius behind Onpassive comes in. Because of the structure of the company, because of the structure of the pay plan of the company, Ash can make that statement, and he's 100% correct. When you start to look at the numbers of Onpassive, I don't care who you are. I don't care what your skill set level is. I don't care if you've been online for a day or 10 years. As you come into Onpassive, bottom line, no caveats, you will make money. Now, when I heard that, I absolutely loved it. And I've never heard an argument against that from anybody. Everybody loves that concept of Onpassive. You will make money. The next one kind of goes into how you're going to make that money. And Onpassive, when you come in, they're going to do one thing for you. They're going to do a lot of things for you. But one thing that they're going to do is they're going to drive traffic for all of us. And traffic, if you've been online any amount of time, really online, offline, you've got to get good qualified eyes in front of what you're doing. I don't care what it is, whether it's online, whether it's offline. People have to see what you're doing. They have to come in, they have to love it, join, and pay. And obviously when they pay, we get paid. And Onpassive, with the traffic that they're going to be driving, it really is remarkable. Marty, Dan, and I, we've been doing this a long time. We drive traffic every day. We know what it takes to drive traffic to get good qualified eyes in front of what you're doing. When we saw what Ash Mufareh and his team could do, we were blown away, because what they do, we just pale in comparison to what Ash can do. And I'll give you a couple of examples. And when you hear these examples, think about the volume that they're going to be running, because it's really, really important. That volume is really, really important for you and I as we participate with Onpassive. 2 years ago, Ash Mufareh decided to turn on the spigots of the traffic. And as he did that, he had one goal in mind. They were testing their traffic sources, and the goal that they had was to bring in 1 million opt-ins. And 1 million opt-ins, all that is people coming in, liking what they see, and giving you their name, their email address, and their phone number. Sounds easy, it's not. And as Ash did this, he brought in 1 million opt-ins, not in 3 months or 6 months or a year, and they did not put a time frame on it. They did that in 4 days. Now, if you understand the magnitude of doing that, you're going to understand how powerful coming in and participating with Onpassive is. This is just absolutely unbelievable. And here's the key thing that they didn't have 6 months ago. When you take the AI technology that they've developed with their tech team in India, and you tie it together with the traffic sources that they have, all of a sudden you can get 1 million opt-ins in not 4 days, but 2 days, or 1 day, or 12 hours. Now extrapolate that over just 1 year, and the amount of traffic that Onpassive is going to be driving for all of us to build our business, it's just extraordinary. I'll give you one more example of the kind of traffic they're going to be driving and the kind of volume they're going to be giving us. About 4 weeks ago, Marty, Dan, and I, we did a couple of videos, and we put them up on our YouTube channel, and Ash saw them. And Ash decided to drive a little bit of traffic just through a couple of little poo-poo videos. You know, it wasn't a big deal. And I think he talked to Marty. He said, Marty, we're going to drive a little traffic through your videos. And that's always nice. More traffic, the better it is. And we usually get between, I don't know, 3,000 and 8,000 views per video. And in 4 days, in those 2 videos, we got 250,000 views. Now, it really is extraordinary the kind of traffic Ash Mufareh can drive for all of us. And when you look at the sheer volume, and keep that in the back of your mind, because it's the volume of Onpassive that's going to get us all to a position to take care of those financial needs. Not only take care of them, it's guaranteed. This is some really, really cool stuff that Ash Mufareh, his team in India have done because of the structure of Onpassive, because of the structure of the pay plan of Onpassive. The last thing that's really, really important with any company, if you've got a company and you've got products, and Onpassive has about 50 different products right now, I'll get into those in a little bit, but you have to have products for customers. So you've got to have customers coming in buying your products. The customer side of Onpassive is so powerful because of what they've done on the product side. I believe as we look at Onpassive, customers will come in to Onpassive and they will come in, use the products of Onpassive, and they will never leave. And the customers are going to be wide ranging. They could be personal. They could be K through 12. They could be colleges. They could be small, medium, large size businesses. They could be governments. I believe all of these individuals will come in and use the products of Onpassive, because the products of Onpassive are a total personal and total business solution online. That's how massive Onpassive is. And I believe these customers will come in because all of these tools are proprietary. They're built from the ground up. They are cutting edge technology. They are the best of the best at a lower price point. Customers will come in, use these products, and they will never leave. And I'm not talking about a few thousand customers. I'm talking about millions of customers. And you're going to understand that toward the end of this presentation, just how powerful what Ash and his team have done. These are some really, really exciting things. Let me give you a couple of the products of Onpassive. Ash started out with an automated marketing platform. The automated marketing platform has all the tools that we use to market online. Could be a server, could be a domain name, could be a page builder, could be a funnel builder, could be a communication module. It could be traffic. All of these tools are under one umbrella. We can come in as marketers online and use these tools at a lower price point than we're paying right now. They are proprietary. They are cutting edge. They are the best of the best at a lower price point. People will love these tools. There are so many other tools of Onpassive. Another one is a HR module, human resources module, that businesses can come in and manage their human resource department with these tools. It is absolutely awesome. There are many, many other tools. I won't get into it because we would be here way, way too long, but these tools are unbelievable. They are awesome. So customers coming in using the tools, I believe they will never leave because the tools are just that much better than anything else online. So how do we come in and participate with Onpassive? As you look at the 4 concepts that I just discussed, because of those 4 concepts, Onpassive today is 100% automated business for those individuals that want to come in and participate. 100% automated. As we come in to participate, today there is a position. It is a founder position. Today, it is a $97 position. In the next week to 10 days, that price will go up to $147. But today it's $97. What that $97 does is it locks you into Onpassive. It locks you into the pay structure of Onpassive. Another thing that it does, if you are an individual that has the inclination to build a team, you can do that. But remember, Onpassive, 100% automated. You do not have to build a team. But if you have that skill set, if you have that proclivity to build a team, You can between now and the time we launch to the world. And there are some tangible benefits that I'll get into in a little bit of building a team. But remember, if you're a novice and you can't build a team online, that's okay. Onpassive was built for you and I to get you to that place, the same place an individual that can build a team will get to that same place to take care of those financial needs. If you are a builder, you will cut time frames. That's the advantage of being a builder, but we will all get there over time. So as we look at Onpassive, the founding membership today is $97. As you come in and lock your position in, you're locked into the company, you're locked into the pay structure. The pay structure is the big deal. Once you lock yourself into that pay structure, whether you see it or not, your business will start to grow day one. That's how powerful it is. As Onpassive launches to the world, and we are getting ready for the soft launch right now, that's when the fee for the founding membership will go up to $147. We will go into a soft launch and then the hard launch. As we go into the hard launch and we all come into Onpassive, how is that going to work? We will all come into Onpassive and we will all be customers initially. There will be one membership fee. That fee will be, the cost of that fee will be between $100 and $300. Not sure where it's going to be yet. Ash has not shared that with us, but it'll be between $100 and $300. We will all come in, pay that fee, go in the back office, click a button, and become independent resellers of the IT product. Why? We have to have that title in order for Onpassive to pay us. And there's a lot of stuff that goes on with the regulators. That's why we're doing it. But as you come in, become an independent reseller of the IT product, do not let that scare you. You do not have to sell anything. You are just labeled an independent reseller of the IT product. Let's back up to the membership level. The membership level, that fee, whether it's $100 or $200 or $300, whatever it is, that is the fee you will come in, you will pay once, and you will never have to go out of pocket again. The preceding months after you come in and join will be paid from the proceeds of Onpassive. In other words, the profits you make with Onpassive. And again, it has everything to do with the way Ash Mufareh has structured Onpassive. He has structured it in a way so that you will come in and pay once, you'll never have to pay again, and then that second term comes in, you're going to be forced to make money. And the previous months after that, you're never going to have to go out of pocket. That is so unique, so revolutionary. I have never seen another company that does that. I do not believe you will ever find another company that is doing what Ash and his team is doing. It really is unique. It really is revolutionary. That brings me to the pay structure of Onpassive. And I would love to be able to talk to you about the different levels of the pay structure. What I've seen so far, it is extraordinary. And as you look at it, Marty talked about an unlimited source of income with Onpassive. It is unlimited. There are no limitations. There are no caps on you. And as you come in and you can look at the pay structure, and I can't tell you about the pay structure specifically because it's proprietary and Ash Mufareh does not want that out on the internet yet. He doesn't want to give our competition any kind of leg up. But I can tell you, it'll blow you away. It is extraordinary. And whether it takes you a month or 3 months or 6 months or a year, it doesn't matter. The amount of money that can be made in Onpassive, it's extraordinary. And when you think about that lifestyle, maybe you've only dreamt of, when you look at this pay program, you're going to find a way forward to actually live that lifestyle you want to live. Now, I can give you an example of how we're going to get paid. And it'll wet your whistle. And what's going to happen as we come in, we become members of Onpassive, independent resellers of Onpassive. Ash is going to go to the automated marketing platform, and he's going to take one tool out, and that tool is traffic. We've talked about that already a little bit. And he's going to start driving traffic for all of us. And the volume that Onpassive drives, bringing in customers that come in, love Onpassive, join and pay, that volume is going to go under all of us, all of the individuals that independent resellers of the IT products or founders. They're interchangeable. And that volume is how we get paid. And I've had people come on and say, well, that's kind of nice. It's a little bit of traffic, a little bit of volume. I'm going to make a little bit of money. No, that's not how it's going to work. As we look at the sheer volume that Onpassive is going to be driving, it's going to be amazing the amount of money that we're going to be making with Onpassive. Now, if you are a builder, here's the caveat with a builder. If you've built a team, Ash is going to do the same thing for you. He's doing for everybody, but he's also going to do it for the people on your team. And because they're on your team, you also get paid not only for your volume, but for their volume. And that's how we cut time frames and get to that place of financial security quicker. But again, 100% automated, we will all get there. I really want to stay on the volume theme, and that's basically how we're going to get paid, guys. It's Onpassive driving traffic for us, the volume landing underneath us, we get paid. But I want to stick with the volume just very, very quickly. Today we are doing a webinar on Zoom, and Zoom is one of the big players online in the webinar sphere. They do about 200 million webinars a day. Marty can talk about the numbers a little bit better than I can, but they're pretty astounding. They are a multi-billion dollar company. The webinar service we're looking at today is old technology. In fact, it's old, worn out technology. But Zoom has done a good job of repackaging it, putting it out there, and bringing in a ton of people because of the circumstances in the world. Onpassive, as we launch in their communication module, and that module alone is massive, but I'm only going to take one product of that particular module, and that's their webinar service. There are 25 other companies that have webinar services online. Zoom is the biggest. I believe as Onpassive launches to the world, just with this one product, their webinar service, I believe in a year's time, I'm not sure Zoom will be in business, much less the other 25 webinar platforms that are out there. That's a really, really big statement, but it's because of the technology of Onpassive, because it's cutting edge, because it's built from the ground up, because it's at a lower price point. The webinar service of Onpassive puts the webinar service of Zoom to shame. And I believe after a year's time, I'm not sure Zoom will even be in business, but I believe with this one product, Onpassive would be a unicorn company. What is that? A unicorn company is a company that has a value of $1 billion in 1 year. Okay, that's one product of Onpassive. Remember, there are 49 other products of Onpassive, all of them as good as the webinar product, all of them proprietary, all of them cutting edge, all of them at a lower price point. But with the one product, they would be a unicorn company in a year. And I really do believe Zoom will not be in business, or very, very little business. So let's take the other 49 products, add them to this one product, the webinar product of Onpassive. As Onpassive launches day one, this is already something we know. This has happened. But as they launch day one, Onpassive will be a multiple unicorn company day one. Now, to give you an idea of just how powerful that is, this has never been done in the world of business. Online, offline, nowhere has any company, the day they launched, been a unicorn company, a $1 billion company. And we believe as they launch to the world, that they won't be just a $1 billion company. We think the market value will be $3 billion day one. What do you think is going to happen over the course of 365 days when this thing goes viral? And when it goes viral, just hold on to your hats, because the online ecosystem is just going to explode Onpassive. This is where you're at. This is Onpassive. Onpassive was made for you and I to build wealth. I want to end with one thing, and it really is the genius behind Onpassive. This really goes out throughout the whole company of Onpassive, and it's something Ash Mufareh and his team have done. I believe as we launch, 80% of the people coming into Onpassive will be customers. They're going to be coming in to use the tools of Onpassive. Why? Because they're better. It makes their job easier, and it makes their bottom line better. Period. They're going to come in. They're going to love the tools. They're going to use them. And these individuals have a pretty good budget, and they're going to be able to pay the monthly fee month after month after month, no problem whatsoever. Why does that bode so well for us? Because as they pay the monthly fee, our income becomes residual. And over time, it becomes a residual walkaway income. That's what we all want. Marty talked about that early in the presentation. That's what we all want. But there's another group of people out there, whether it's 10, 15, 20% of the people, they're not as fortunate. They don't have the budget of the 80%. And they're going to come in, they're going to use the tools of Onpassive, excuse me, and they're going to love them. But they're always going to wonder at the end of the month, can I afford to pay for these tools? Here's what Ash has done. Ash came in, and as these individuals are paying the monthly fee, what he's doing, he's going to lower the cost of the products. Over time, he's going to lower the cost of the products to zero. And over time, he's going to pay these individuals to use the products of Onpassive. Now, this genius is throughout the whole company. When I heard what Ash was doing for this group of individuals, I was in. I've never heard anything like this in my life, and I've been in business a very, very long time. I've never seen anybody do this. And I believe these individuals that are using the products, the cost is going down, and all of a sudden they're getting paid to use the products, will junk whatever they had, come into Onpassive and do it full time, because they're going to find out that they're making more money with Onpassive than they ever made anywhere else. This is Onpassive. This is the genius behind it. It is what Ash Mufareh has done for us. And when we talk about Ash Mufareh is one of those rare individuals that if he just did Onpassive by himself, I believe would be the richest man in the world. But Ash has a heart to serve. He has a heart for people. And what Ash is doing for all of us, those individuals that are participating with Onpassive, he is sharing the wealth. I'm not going to give you a ratio. Maybe Marty or Dan can do that, but it's massive. The amount of money that Ash Mufareh is sharing with those individuals that have come in and become founding members is just unheard of. Again, it's one of those things that's never been done before. So Onpassive, it's here to stay. We're getting to launch the soft launch. The hard launch will come quickly after that. And from there, lives will change. Hopefully you're one of those individuals that sees the vision, sees a way forward to take care of your own wealth, your own family, your own self. And 2021 is going to be a really, really good year. Marty, I'm going to turn it back over to you. You and Dan can fill in any of the blanks that I've left, but we're in a really, really good place right now. Go ahead, Marty.
Thanks, Mike. No blanks left. Goodbye, everyone. No, I'm just kidding. Very good, Mike, as usual. Very, very good. I'm going to go. There was a couple people that were supposed to come on the panel today, and they didn't show up, but I'm not sure why. Probably sent them the wrong link. Anyway, they'll be on next time. I'm going to turn over to Dan real quick. Dan, you've been in with us since almost 2 years. What do you got?
Well, hi, everybody. And, great job, Mike. He gives such a great overview of everything. There's very little to add, but I would like to throw a couple of things in there. We do these webinars on a regular basis, and we say the same things. We talk about the same things on a regular basis, but it's important. It's important for you new people to understand exactly what we have here. And when I first looked at this company, I thought, okay, what does it have to offer? Does it have anything unique? Does it have good products? Does it have unique products? Does it have proprietary products? Is it simple? Is it affordable? Now, these are some of the questions you're probably asking. You new people on here today are probably asking yourselves as well. Is this something that is affordable? Can I sell it? All these are questions that you've got to put in your mind before you get involved in an opportunity like this. Well, the answer to all those questions is absolutely yes. And we wouldn't have been on this journey for the last 20, 21 months if we didn't believe. And I think that's the key word here for all of us founders here is we believe. We believe that Ash Mufareh has integrity and his leadership and honesty and everything about him. And his vision for Onpassive has been absolutely incredible and spot on. And when you look at those products and the fact that they're proprietary, they're built from scratch, they're they're very, very, very unique. So AI technology is going to take us all to the next level. Another important thing I would like to bring up is the fact that we have such a belief in this, that we've developed relationships with people all over the world. Marina is here today from South Africa. We've developed a great relationship and friendship with her. Haven't met her in person yet, but we will someday. Redfern, gosh, unbelievable. I went to his cooking show. He was doing during a lockdown chef cooking show, and he was just absolutely amazing as far as the way he can cook and some of the recipes he shared. And what a great guy, great friend. See him drink a glass of red wine and can hardly wait to enjoy a glass of red wine with him. So what I'm trying to say is that there's over 400,000 founders with this company worldwide, and we are becoming friends with everybody. It is the real deal. It's real products, real people that are so excited about this launch, and the launch is real. So when you're thinking about a product like this or a company like this, $97 doesn't seem like a whole lot of money to invest in your future and change your life. Mike highlighted everything about this company that you can dream, all of the dreams you have for, whether it be you want to have time freedom or whether it's financial freedom, you'll get all of that. But you'll also be able to help a lot of people around the world. And everybody you've dreamed about helping, you will be able to take care of that. So this is a real company, and I just am so, we're all just, we can't stand it. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, Marty, and I would say if whoever invited you here, get back with them and find out and get all the questions answered. Get a good appreciation of what this company is all about. If you have any questions, we're here available for you. And I'm going to turn it back over to you, Marty. I think I've talked long enough. I don't like to talk too long.
I do. Great job, Dan. Let me turn it over to the main man, the man with the plan. Red, I know you're doing Q&A, and I want to know from your voice, are they good Q&A or bad Q&A?
Well, so far they're good Q&A, so I'm very happy. I'm a happy Red today. Not always the case, but today I am. I've got three here. We've had some very good questions, some interesting questions, which is really, really good. So this one was, how will a existing business benefit from using the Onpassive platform? Really good question. Okay, for a start, if you have a business and it is approved by Onpassive to use on their platform, you will be getting this targeted traffic that Mike was on about to this destination website that will be on the Onpassive platform. Now, you will be able to, as a business, you'll be able to use this traffic to design it, especially just for your own area. So say, for instance, you've got a little corner shop, a sewing shop or a laundrette or a store, anything like this. You will be able to design, have your own website on the Onpassive platform, and you'll be able to use the traffic to your own area. So not worldwide. If you want to be worldwide, it can be, but if you want it to be targeted traffic just to your own area, you can do. So you'll be able to use all the tools, services, not only on the Onpassive ecosystem, but specifically drive traffic to your own business through the Onpassive site itself. So that was a very good question. The number two was, can I have multiple accounts, or is it only one person per founder, one founder's position per person? The answer to that is no, you can have as many as you like. You need to have a unique email for each account. And the benefits from doing this is every single account that you have with Onpassive is another stream of income for yourself. So if you want to have 10, you can have 10. If you want to, in fact, me and Marty both know somebody that had 200. I mean, whatever you want, you can have. It's pretty simple. So that was another good question. And the last question I had here was, someone has told me that Onpassive is an MLM, and what makes this different from everything else? Again, not a bad question. The one thing I will say is we are not an MLM company at all. And the reason we are not, that stands us out from the crowd, is that we are not making money from other people coming in. If you're a founder now, you already know that we don't make a dime from any more founders. We are a company that is product based. Okay, all the products, tools and services will be bought by customers on a monthly basis. This will then generate commissions for all of us, the founders and resellers. And this is why we are not an MLM company. We are product based that earn our revenue from the commissions of customers using the products. Anyway, thanks very much, Mike. Good questions today. So I'm a happy red.
I always like it when Red's happy. You know what I mean? I kind of think it's funny when you're not, but I am happy that you're happy, Red.
Well, there's only a few things that wind me up, and that's anonymous is, and people keep asking me when soft launch is. But apart from that, we're okay.
I almost came in as anonymous just to mess with you.
Thanks,
all right,
Martin.
Yeah, thank you, Red. A couple things I wanted to add before I turn it over to the Queen of Africa here and my little sister. We were talking about Zoom and how big it is. You know, last week, Zoom has more value than mobile company, ExxonMobil. Now, if that doesn't blow you away, I mean, that's just, are you kidding? They're worth $139 billion. $139 billion. The owner got a raise in one day of like $3 billion because of the circumstance. And let me tell you, this Zoom that we're on right now, thank God above that asked me before I was paying for this Zoom because it'll hold 10,000 people. It costs thousands a month to have a Zoom this big. Could you imagine having a webinar service that's unlimited, and 49 other products that are standalone for like $200 a month, and it never goes up? Unlimited. Come on. And you have a 7-day free trial. Look, 3 blind mice can look. They have this. What are you going to take? You're going to take the one that you get a bigger bang for your buck. And here's the other thing. Like Red was answering that question about, you know, bringing on your business. People have things they're in love with. They love what they're doing, so they want to share it on Onpassive. It's a great idea, but also remember this: the 500,000 founders, soon to be, are also customers, right? We buy things besides Onpassive. So if somebody in here is doing something or selling something you like, you also have 500,000 customers, not counting what the company's going to do for you, because we're going to be looking around. Fred might be selling fishing equipment. This guy might be selling cars. I don't know, but you can pay each other through your back office. It's amazing how much bigger this is. And the more you think about it, in fact, the more you think about it, you start losing sleep. So don't go too far. But get the information, like we said from the beginning. If you're not sure, get all the information. I guarantee one thing: if you get the information and you're looking to make money online, you will get in. I just recommend you do it before the founder positions are over forever. When this goes into launch for the world, there'll never be another founder that can enter into the business. And I can't imagine giving up the opportunity to be in a multi-million-dollar company or owning your own for $97 and saying no. It's just absolutely insane. Anyway, let me turn this over to Marina, the Queen of Africa. She's absolutely killing it in Africa. Well, she's killing it everywhere. And she can give her story, and you'll see why she is who she is. Go ahead, Marina.
Thank you, Marty, and panelists on here. Happy New Year, and hello, Africa. Hello, world. It's so good to be back. Oh my gosh, was I waiting for 2021. What a year 2020 was. As much as it was fantastic because so many people joined on Passive, it was also probably one of the worst years we've ever gone through. So yes, we had the good and the bad, but definitely looking forward to this. There's just so much happening, and the earth is vibrating. There's movement. This is a movement. This is going to be a paradigm shift on the internet. It's not every day, that you get an opportunity to become a founder of a global IT company. I haven't mentioned this in a few webinars ago, so it was quite a few months ago, but I thought I'd remind people. Friends of mine had an opportunity to buy in a founding member position with Alibaba. And they were like, no, this is a scam, what have you. And they didn't. And at the time, that was many years ago, it was $1,000. $1,000 to buy your founding member position. And they said, no, it's a scam. And now today they're kicking themselves, of course, because they didn't go for it. Sometimes you just got to follow your heart. In business, every successful person, I have not yet heard or met a successful person, even if they were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, it doesn't matter where they came from, they have failed. And on average, every successful business or businessman, business person has failed a minimum of 12 times. And they've learned to fail forward, and they pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and find the next thing, and tweak and perfect and do whatever it takes to get done and to perfect what they're wanting to do. And our CEO, Ash Mafara, is one of them, who's also failed in different businesses, not for his own doing, but sometimes it could be as well, but mostly because you get involved with companies that you put your faith and your whole heart and effort and soul into it, and then the plug gets pulled on you, or the person above you says, hey, no, you're making way too much money. I'm going to kick you out and I'm going to take that. So, people aren't to be trusted. But Ash Mafara saw a gap in the market, and he's got a heart for humanity. And he's given us this gift of becoming a founding member. He's sharing his wealth with us. And what an opportunity. Oh gosh, it's going to change our lives, where we'll be able to leave a legacy that we can be proud of, a legacy that you've always dreamed of. You'll be able to do the things you've always dreamed of. It's not the things that you've always wanted and imagined, and the goals that we've had for ourselves, which almost seemed unrealistic. It's like, oh, so I've got a vision board. Think about it, positive energy. And I do believe that that's worked, because it's found me in Onpassive, because I did practice it, and I did say affirmations over my life to bring exactly what Onpassive is offering in my life. So yes, I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying, what Onpassive has done now is connected. They've become a dream connector, where they are now you're in a position to connect to your dreams. It's tangible. It's right there. You'll be able to help those in need. You'll be able to get that house that you've always wanted, the car, help your family pay off debt, and send your nieces and nephews and children to a great college or whatever they're wanting to do. You'll be able to do that. You'll be able to be that person that can surprise someone with them paying off their bond, or buying a single mother a car, or just, taking on an orphanage and just building them a home. You'll be able to do that. And the nice thing is that Ash Mafara, this is a privately owned company. We are a unicorn company, as Mike mentioned. Just a few months ago, we were valued at $3 billion. And now we are about $5.5 billion US. So we are just expanding and growing. And this is before we've launched to the public, with over 421,000 founding members joining at a rapid rate of about 3,000 founding members a day, which is absolutely phenomenal. You want to get in. This is a blessing. It's a 100% lifetime money back guarantee to get your $97 back if you say, well, this is not for me. You'd be crazy to do that. But get in, try it out, and you've really got nothing to lose. It's such low risk with extremely high reward. So I just urge you, in South Africa here, I see there's a lot more South Africans joining, which is fantastic, because when I joined, it was like a handful. And now that, people are starting to see the vision, but not just here, in these remote little places like David Bakau in Papua New Guinea. He put Papua New Guinea on the map with Onpassive because he's as poor as that country is and they struggle, but they get together and they're all about community and family. And they understood the heart of Onpassive. And because of the heart of our CEO, it's trickled down. There's a ripple effect that's, working through all the founders. And whatever type of person you were before joining Onpassive, believe me, it's contagious. You become better. You become more lovable. You become more wanting to give and wanting to serve. And your whole mindset changes. And it's not just about the money anymore. The money will come no matter what your goal is, no matter what your financial goal is. That money, that figure, you will get with Onpassive. It's what you're going to do with the money that counts, So that's what we encourage you to think about. The dreams and aspirations you've had can now definitely happen. You can make it happen, and everyone around you will be so proud of you. And whoever invited you to watch this, if you're a guest here tonight, whoever invited you, please just get back to them and say, wow, this is fantastic. I want to join. Make sure you get their link, their personal link. Don't just go onto YouTube and sign up with anyone else, because you won't be, in their team. And obviously they cared and loved you enough to send you to this webinar so that you can change your life. So that's it from me. I do wish you all a prosperous 2021. I know that it is going to be life-changing. This opportunity is life-changing. And I thank you, Dan. Can't wait to meet you, Mike, Marty, Susie, and Trila. Red, sorry, at the bottom, and the chat keeps covering your face there. But you there, and yeah, I'm sure we're going to we'll cook up a storm one day when we all get to meet. Can't wait. And I really welcome you with open arms. I'm here to help you understand this. We're all here to help you and ensure that you enjoy your journey with Onpassive, make it smooth, make sure you get a good understanding of what this offers so that you can just speak from a point of confidence about this business. There's just so much information. Visit the blog on www.onpassive.com. There's just so much information. And the last thing is, you don't need to know about IT. You don't need to know about artificial intelligence and technology. You just need to get in and know that it's all going to be done for you. What a blessing. You can finally be sipping those margaritas on the exotic island and the money will just start coming in. You can do whatever you want and the world will be your oyster. So thank you from me, Marina Favitt from South Africa in Johannesburg. Very hot summer's day here. Wishing you a wonderful evening wherever you are in the world, and know that somebody loves and cares about you because they sent you to this webinar. So do what you got to do. God bless. Thanks.
Thanks, Marina. Thanks, everybody. As you can see, we're excited, kind of goofy excited, because when you've been in like we have, you get to see what we really have. As far as the owner, he's not, I think this or I think that. I've met him. I've talked to him hundreds of times on the telephone. He's the real deal. He's got a huge heart. Every time we get on, he asks, what can I do for you? What can I do for the people? He's an amazing individual. But for $97, a chance to have $1 million company in your hands and not take it is just absolutely insanity. There's nothing like it. There's been many people given the opportunity once in a lifetime. This is it. Grab it. Things are going to be moving very, very fast in the next 60 days. And if you don't jump on the back of this train, you're going to be left behind. You could be a bystander, but man, that's going to hurt. Take the chance. Go in, grab this thing, and you'll see what we're talking about. If nobody has anything else, I'll wrap this thing up. We're good? We look good. All right. I'll see y'all. God bless. And we have the same meeting on Saturdays at it's either going to be 2 or 4. It'll be posted. But thank you very much. Get back to the person that invited you here. Don't be crazy. Take the plunge. My gosh, $97. Anyway, I'll see y'all. God bless. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.